Here, nice and tall. What a gorgeous Friday. Shoulders are back. Let's have a nice tall Pilates style neck, opening up our palms. You can do the warm up standing if you want or seated. Inhale the arms up and exhale the arms down. Inhale and exhale. And again. So our company put on some continuing education and they had various topics. And one of the things was on energizing and getting your circadian rhythms squared away. And the guy said, get up in the morning and let that sun hit you. So getting outside, letting that nice sun, and the same thing with the sunset. The same thing with the sunset. So catch those two events if you can. A couple more. And last one. Oh. And now for our circles. So I had my second COVID shot on Wednesday, so my right arm is still a little sore. So my circles, if I cheat on the circles, you'll forgive me, but I'm doing the best I can. Nice. And let's go in the other direction. Ouch. And again, bigger circles just means a little more work. Don't overdo it. Don't go outside your comfort zone. And let's get a little bit of rotation in, pushing out, and then pulling back. Pushing. You can shift your weight forward a little bit if you want, or you can stay back squarely on your seat. It's sort of up to you. Push and pull. 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, 2, 1. Rest. Let's do an easy rotation. We're not warmed up yet, so go easy. Just follow your hand very gently, and then you're pushing it back. If you're a water person, at some point you might think about doing a few of these things in the pool, either our regular pool or our shallow pool. A couple more, because I can tell you from experience that really works the muscles. Sandy also can. Let's flip the hand out and push out. And a couple more. Last one. And then how about a static stretch of that shoulder? I definitely need it. And then we'll shift gears to the lower extremities. So go ahead, again, tight in here, and then feel free to pull that leg up, or you can just hold it out there if you want and do your ankle drills. Circles. Other direction. And then we're going side to side. Inversion, eversion. And other leg. Pointing and flexing. Circles. Other direction. Side to side. And now let's move the whole leg. We're going to go out, but at a diagonal a little bit rather than straight forward like we usually do, and follow it with your hands on the diagonal. So there's going to be a little rotation here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Nice and tall. Just keep the hands out here like this and rotate. Notice you won't be able to go very far, but that's okay. And then rotate back in the other direction. And then pulling it back. Nice and tall. Let's do, we're going to go across, back, and then across the midline. Tapping the heel to get your maximum extension in your leg, the heel. You can tap it flat on the ground too if you want, but I like the heel a little bit more. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last 1. Other side, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. If you came in late, tomorrow's Jolene's birthday, so wish her a happy birthday as we continue with our Silver Sneakers escapades here. Side this with the moguls. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest, easy tapping. And rest. Let's do just a couple more quick things up for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That reminds me when I never did it. I think it was more of a girl thing, but the patty cake. Does anybody remember doing patty cake, all that business? So that was fun back then, and it's surprisingly fun again. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Let's, I skipped the neck. Let's not skip the neck. Looking up. Looking down. Looking behind you. Other side. And now ear to shoulder. Oh, I'm a little stiff today. Ear to shoulder. And ear to other shoulder. Go ahead, grab the back of your chair, lean forward, 2 more static stretches, and then we'll drink some water. And now nice and tall, the foot is out, hinging at the hip. Other side. And back to center. Let's get some water, and then we're going to do our up and downs. Okay, by now we are all experts at this. Remember to, as you come up, push through the feet, drive the hips forward. Hands, I put my hands out here. It's not necessary you do that. You can even use your hands on your leg, but I like it helps me kind of keep my balance. So whatever you're used to doing, here we go. We're going to do 9 of these and go down slow and drive up again. Go down slow, drive up again for number 3, down slow, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and last one, you can stay up. Everyone was perfectly in rhythm almost. Again, the lower your chair, the harder it is. So if you're struggling a little bit, you maybe have a soft chair where you kind of sink down in. So these chairs are just perfect for our squats, which that's just a squat is what we did. Nice and tall. We are going to inhale the arm up. We're coming up on that back toe a little bit. You're going to be behind your chair. And it's almost fun for me to take that back foot off the ground a little bit. If you are comfortable doing that. And that will help with balance and also leg strength, single leg strength as you stand on one leg for a brief moment. 6, 5, 4, and get nice full extension. If you can't go straight overhead, that's fine. Just go forward. Just go a little bit forward. 2 and 1. And let's do our hip rotations, a mini break. Other direction. And nice and tall. This is a little bit tougher. We're going to do a high knee, and then we are doing arms at the same time. You can leave the arms out if it's too tough. But again, full extension. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6. This is actually fairly challenging, and everybody that I can see, some folks don't have their camera on, but everybody looks like they're doing pretty well. And last one, and rest. March it out. And we'll do an upper body. I haven't done this one in a while, but you're going to make a little bit of a fist. The fist goes on your temples. The elbows are high. And then we try to touch the elbows together. A little more challenging. If this is too tough, remember our peekaboo. The peekaboo is almost the same thing. Let's do 8 of these. 7. You can come up on one leg like I'm doing if you want something different. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and rest. Good. I feel that on my shoulders. The other, we'll do one more thing. This is even more challenging, where the right elbow goes to the left knee. Again, that's optional. You can just do what we just did before. Otherwise, try to get the elbow and the knee to head towards each other. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This one is not as easy, am I right? And rest. Okay, something easy, tapping, clapping in front, clapping behind. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do a little bit of movement Make sure you have room and the balance ability to go 3 steps forward, 3 steps back. If that's challenging, then hold on to your chair and just do a couple steps. So it's 1, 2, 3 and a clap, 1, 2, 3 and a clap. So we're marching forward and we're marching back. 1, 2, 3, clap. 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. 3, clap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. March back and forth across your living room or down your hall, and then we're going to go sideways after that. Little mini recovery. And back to center. So 2 sideways, it's 1, 2, and then back. 1, 2, and then back. You can kind of push off with that foot a little bit to make it seem like you're almost trying to fly. Feels a little more graceful. Does it feel more graceful going to one side than the other? 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We better do 4 more. Phyllis missed a couple here. Let's do 4 more for Phyllis out there. 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and rest, 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 rest. Let's do just an easy hand thing while we do a little mini leg circle. So our hands are opening and closing, and our legs are circling outward. For 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and rest. Let's do a fun yoga, our tree. I never tire of this one. So 8 times we're going up and out just to open up the hip. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and last one. Other leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay, for our balance, we'll do a couple different balance things. The first one is the tree. So we're up, out, tap the foot down, heel goes against the shin. And then option is to take the foot off the ground. Hands to heart center is one option. Hands out here in some sort of branch configuration is option 2. Again, if you need the chair, that's fine. If you have to, like that. Otherwise, do what you can. And we're going to hold this for another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, get taller, 2, get taller, 1, and bravo. That was a long time. If you made it that long, great. Other side, leg up, leg out, toe down. Option is foot off the ground. And then option is to hands to heart center or grow some branches. Look at a spot about 4 feet ahead on the floor that's not moving. And then get taller. Hips a little more forward. That will help with balance. And we're going to hold this one for 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bravo, bravo. The second balance one is not building leg strength, but it's a little bit different. And now we have a very 1 foot ahead of the other. So there's no single leg stuff, but now this has its own particular set of challenges. So if you want more, cross the arms. If you need more challenge, you can slowly turn your head. If you want more, stop turning your head and close your eyes, but make sure you know where your chair is. I don't want to see anybody disappear from their window. And again, this is going to work more. You can feel your feet just moving, trying to figure out how to do this. The single leg is building more leg strength, but this works balance in a different way. And now go ahead and put that other foot forward. And if you need the chair, it's always there for you. You could also grow mini branches. This is what when the guy walks on the tightrope, has his long pole. That's what the idea that he's doing. Or again, hands to heart center, or arms crossed, or eyes closed. And rest. Let's do one more. This one is not quite the same as the other two, where our feet are together. So this one, we have a very narrow base of support. And then this one, to make more challenging, often you will turn your head. Turn your head. Turn your head. And turn your head again. I'm thinking for me, this is probably the easiest of the three, the narrow base of support. Okay, let's get moving a tiny bit more and then we'll have a seat. So let's do about 3 minutes at the max of some cardio. So we're gonna go definitely high knees, get our heart rates up just a little bit. This is perfect because it can be modified for anyone. You can do it sitting down. If you need more, just get the arms higher, get the legs higher, or go faster. We're going to do this for 10 more, how about 15 more seconds? Good job, good job. Five more seconds. And rest, and rest, and rest. We're going to cross the midline, crossing, and then behind. 8, 7, push that leg out. When you come back, when you go across, push it back. 6, 5, 4, 3. This is building strength in that standing leg. Last one. And then I think we've overstayed our welcome on the standing. We better have a seat after this. 6 more. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bravo, bravo. Get some water. Drink it early, drink it often. Let's do ball first, then weights, and then stretch band. Do your cat stretch so the arms are out almost perfectly straight. And then you're crushing the ball using your leg strength and also your hands. and relax, push and resist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead. I got to move my equipment out of the way and my water. Easy, easy bowling for 8. Get as high as you comfortably can, pushing it up, pulling it down. Push, pull, shoulder mobility. If you don't have shoulder mobility, you're missing out. 2. Go ahead and turn a quarter turn. So now it's a slightly different movement. It's the same movement, but it's working the muscles differently. 6, 5, pulling it up, pushing it down, pulling it up, pushing it down for 3, and 2, and 1. Other hand, first with the bowling. Not only forward, but back, as much back as you can get with it. 5, push, pull, push, pull. 2 more, 1 more. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Let's crush the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I had this experience this morning, so I made a mini joke out of it. It's not that funny, but go ahead and crush the ball. So what business is there where you can hear your customers coming, but you can't hear them leaving? You can hear them coming, but you can't hear them leaving. 4, 3, 2, and the answer is a muffler shop. So I just had a new muffler put on my car. My neighbors are probably happy about that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and build up this hand strength. So I got a tip from Karen today. If you came in a little later, if you absolutely can't open that jar by getting strong hands from doing this, pour hot water on it, and then that will help it to open. But get these hands as strong as you can. Go ahead and use the other hand. Twisting, twisting, twisting. Other direction. And we're just going to have a tiny bit of fun, toss and clap. If you can clap twice, that's working though. Phyllis, get that ball under control. You can do the fast clap. That's these fast twitch muscles. We kind of lose a little of that as we age. So practice that, 1 clap or 2, or you might have 3 if you go quickly. Couple more. And rest with the ball. Let's go under the leg with the ball. And anytime you move quickly, you kind of get a little energy from it. So the fast clapping and other things that we do where we're moving quickly gets your mood up a little bit. Switching directions with the ball for 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and behind the back. If you're standing, this feels great. 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction. And my shoulder pain has just about gone away from moving it throughout class. So that is another benefit from the Silver Sneakers. 2 more. 1 more. Let's shift gears. Put the ball under your foot. Push the ball out till the ball, your heel's on top of the ball, then pull it back for 8, 7. It's a great exercise that lets you get your leg fully extended without putting a lot of torque on the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just hold on to the ball. Do the exact same thing that we just did, but with no ball. And I think you'll find quite a difference. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is a great exercise. Doing it the way we just did it really builds up your quads. Okay, other leg with the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now without the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to work the hamstring. What you're going to do, you can slide a little forward. Your foot is flat on the ground. You push down with your foot and pull back at the same time. That's working the big muscle on the back of your leg. Pulling, pulling, pulling. And switch legs. If you have soft carpet, probably you don't get quite the benefit. If you have a wood floor, you can really pull hard and work that muscle for 3, 2, 1. And now let's stretch that muscle we just worked by putting the ball underneath and lifting and lowering the leg. 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You could also kind of massage the upper leg. It's easier to do it if you're on the floor laying on the ball. Otherwise, you basically have to push down with your hands to move the ball around on that leg. Let's do that for just a minute. 5, 4. Get the inside and outside of the leg and the middle. You have an outside muscle, an inside muscle, and 2 middle muscles on each leg. Other side. And then we better get rolling. Put the ball behind our lower back. Lean into the ball. Work on your posture if you want. So if you work on your posture, I got a bad example. I really should have my arms out like this. And now get that ball into the big back muscle. That's one of our bigger muscles, and it gets tight because of our lifestyles. A lot of times we're on the computer or we're hunched over something or maybe watching TV. And so that back muscle needs to be exercised and stretched. You can go into the streamline. The perfect streamline is we hook the thumb on the palm. Otherwise, you can just clasp your hands together and pull the shoulders back, whatever your preference for 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Go ahead, grab the weights. Oh, grab some water. Sorry, water first. Water first, then weights. So if you do have a hankering to pop into the fitness center, right now there are not very many people there. And if you like use some of the equipment or just to kind of reconnect with folks. And we're going right into our bicep curls. 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Tricep extensions, those two go hand in hand. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And overhead press, we'll do both kinds. We'll do the wide version first. 8, push and pull. 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1, and rest. And now the narrow version. I find this a little harder, but you may not. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rest for a second. We'll do one more shoulder thing, but first just put the weights on your leg. You can push down a little bit with your hands to make it harder if you want, and lift that leg a little bit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we'll do one more overhead with single arm. And we'll just do, you can pick either narrow or wide, whichever you want. 8, push and pull. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I see Art out there doing alternating, so that's another option. That way you take the little bit of the rest out of it, so you can alternate or do just single arm. We must be done with these by now, am I right? Rest. So good point. Single arm for 8 to exhaust the muscle, or you can alternate, and then each arm gets a mini break in between. Nice and tall. Let's tap it out. Tapping it out just as a stretch for us. Nothing hard about that. 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Let's do 2 more hard ones, and then we better move on. Lateral raises. Again, the same idea. If you alternate, you get a mini break. 6, 5, 4. If you bend the elbow, it's easier. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I see a couple people with no weights. That's perfect. You're still getting range of motion. And then bending the elbow would make it easier even yet. Our last hard one today will be the fly. Weights out front. And you're going to get a break from the pale-off press today. I try to do that every time, but we'll skip it today. 5, 4, 3, and 2. Oh, I'm feeling it now. Last one, rest. Go ahead, put your weights down, get some water. The band goes underneath your feet. Periodically check that band. Eventually they'll wear out. Nice and tall. We are bending and straightening. So we're bending and then we're resisting the band for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And again, as you get stronger, you need to challenge yourself more. So if this has become super easy, put your feet wider. And eventually you'll get them wide enough where it's challenging again. Let's keep it under the feet. Let's do our rows, crossing the handles. and then pulling straight up for 8, 7, 6. And again, wider feet would make the rowing harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And out to the side with the foot. This is probably the hardest one that we do. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. And guess what? We are starting our lawnmowers very soon. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's quickly do some hip hinching. We didn't really get into too many rowing things today, so let's do it with our bands. We're going to be wide, hip hinge, and then pull on the band as you come up. Reach and pull for 8, and 7, and 6. Get as far forward as you comfortably can. Don't come out of your chair though, obviously. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. Remember to resist the band. Resist the band. That's half the work. Pull and resist. Last one. And now we are going in the other direction. Pull and resist that band. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2. If you're looking for a couple different options with this exercise, you can have the arm higher, or you can have the arm lower. This is much harder, right? Because we're pulling uphill. So those are just a couple extra options. Let's very quickly do a set of push-ups with the band. So we're behind the back. And I guess we better towel off since we got there. So towel off or rock and roll. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. Oh, I'm feeling this in my shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. And if you haven't got your vaccine shot, I'm acting like a big baby. It's really not that bad. 8, 7, 6, 5. Push and resist. Push and resist. Push and resist. 2 more. Push and resist. And last one. And let's cross over. Rotator. We better cross quickly. 8, 7. Elbows are nice and tight. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and do one torso rotation and then one leg stretch, and then we're out of here. Twisting as far back as you can comfortably go, and then other direction as far back as you can comfortably go. And then our last stretch with the leg, just hook the foot up and out. 8. This is another one. We won't have time to do it, but if you did this without the band, it would be much harder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And our final stretch of the day, nice and tall. Inhale the arms up. Eyes can be closed if you want for more relaxation. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose if you want for more relaxation. Last one, the slowest one. Inhale. And that's it for today. I have had fun. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed your